So apparently, to be feminine, you have to talk softly, never raise your voice, and tolerate nonsense with a smile, because that's what makes you a high value woman. Hi guys, my name is Stephanie, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Recently, a wave of femininity content has been taking over the internet. By recently, I mean in the last 1 or 2 years. In telling women that to be truly soft, you must shrink yourself, shrink your personality to the point of losing your identity, and center your entire existence around being desirable to men. And honestly, that's not femininity. That's just coercion and submission with a bright pink bow. And then came Love in Every Word, a Nigerian movie by Omoni Oboli on YouTube, in which the lead character Choma has now been made new blueprint for Nigerian femininity. So today let's break down the rise of toxic femininity content and why this definition of femininity has been historically flawed. Part 1. What even is femininity? First of all, let's talk about what femininity is supposed to mean. Traditionally, it has been associated with characteristics like gentleness, grace, nurturing, and emotional intelligence. But here's the problem: femininity is not universal, and honestly, I don't think it ever has been. It has been shaped by culture and history. African women, inclusive of Nigerian women, have not been viewed by feminine according to Western standards. For centuries, African women have been seen as too strong, too assertive, too independent to fit into that delicate, soft, and submissive mold of femininity. Even now, Nigerian women are expected to carry their families on their backs, sometimes be the breadwinners and endure struggle culture, all while trying to embody these normal qualities of femininity. So my question is, how is femininity defined and who does it actually serve? The rise of toxic femininity content. Now let's talk about the soft girl aesthetic that has taken over social media. So personally, the first time I heard about being a soft girl was when I used to watch Baby Girl Tosi's channel. And she used to do her group video with her friend Benson, Tweezy, and the likes. And they talked about being soft. When the baby's fine, when the baby's set, things like that.
But you guys have to explain what soft means because my viewers don't know what soft means.
Soft, the word soft was created in Houston, Texas.
No cap, bro.
We made that word viral and used it.
Idiots.
This nigga capping, bro.
What does soft mean?
Let me tell you about soft, the word soft. Okay. If someone looks good, fresh, in any way, you're soft. Feel me?
Yeah, soft is context.
If you do a video, the video is soft.
Want to take picture, location, soft.
Soft location.
Your skin looks good, soft.
Soft skin.
Your babe, soft.
Your baby has big one soft package. Everything.
Soft.
So say a baby is soft, that means she has to be an all-rounder. Soft babe.
That's it, bro. Live a soft life.
Now, the world's soft girl entering popular culture has become some sort of movement that is seen as empowering. It has encouraged women to move away from a suffering lifestyle and embrace a life of ease and softness. But somewhere along the line, it got hijacked into a bunch of other things. Now it's about shrinking yourself for male validation, not giving opinions, not having agency, basically being a reactor and never an actor in your own life. The version of femininity is not about self love, it's about control and submission. And the worst part, women, a lot of them, don't fit into this mold and are ashamed for being too loud, too ambitious, or too independent. Quick thought: have you ever noticed that the femininity discourse is always centered on how a woman should act, but never inclusive of how men should be better partners? Part 3. Why Love in Every Word reignited the femininity debate. When Love in Every Word came out like 5 days ago, everybody was back on the femininity train. By everybody, I mean Nigerians. Now, usually, this femininity type of content is usually kept to those in Europe, those in other parts of the world, never really in Africa. Maybe by Africans in diaspora, but never really in Nigerians. Now, the lead character, like I said, became the poster child for ideal femininity. Don't know where that came about. Because she was soft spoken, elegant, and gentle with her partner. And then came the usual narrative. See, this is what femininity looks like. This is what a feminine woman should be. How a feminine woman should act. But here's something people missed. Choma was soft, right? But that's not all she was. She had her boundaries. She was intelligent and she knew what she wanted. I mean, I think she was a marketing executive in a business. She wasn't just lying around. And her femininity did not exist in isolation. It was met with respect and reciprocity. Now, if in movie Odogu was mean to her, he was brash to her, she would have been more assertive. I'm very sure of that. I don't think everybody's first instinct is to be brash or to be harsh or to be wicked per se. It's usually to be calm until, given reason to do otherwise. So, like I said, it was not done in isolation. It has to be reciprocated. Gentle energy that was given to her, she gave it back to him. But then, if Trauma had been more outspoken, more brash, people still see her feminine, or would they suddenly say she's too loud, or would they say she's too westernized, or she's too difficult? They'll become the average Igbo woman, because a lot of Igbo women are said to be a lot of everything I just said. So there's a problem that comes with cherry picking women's traits to fit an agenda. Femininity is not just about softness. It's also about strength, resilience, and respect. In Hood Feminism by Mickey Kendall, she calls out this double standard. The problem is that white feminism has focused so much on gender that it has ignored how race, class, and culture shape womanhood. African femininity is not the same as women femininity. It never has been. Closing thoughts. Femininity is actually what you make it. Instead of forcing femininity and softness down women's throats, why don't you just define femininity for yourselves? Let it be about being yourself, whether you're soft spoken or you're outspoken. Self respect, set boundaries, and know your worth. And embrace your own softness and strength at the same time. At the end of the day, femininity is a choice, not a restriction, not a barrier. Some of us are naturally soft spoken, and some of us are loud and expressive, and both are valid. As for me, I'm the first person in an Igbo household. I have to take charge, and I've noticed that sometimes talking in a small voice just doesn't cut it. I don't fit into the delicate, hyper submissive femininity mold most times. That doesn't make me less feminine or less of a woman. So instead of following a rigid rule book, let's just define femininity for ourselves and on our own terms. So, have you guys noticed the rise of femininity content in the media? Do you feel pressure to fit into certain ideas of womanhood? Let's talk in the comments. Thank you guys for sticking with me if you watch it to the end. This is a new direction I'm taking my YouTube in because I really do like commentary about pop culture. So I will be doing this once on my page. Like, comments, if you're feeling funky, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.